Hello everyone. So I want to go over the indirect characterization activity. And this one is a little bit different than our other activities. It's an editable presentation, like a slides presentation on Google, instead of a Google Doc, but the same kind of expectations and tasks apply. So you're going to go here, according to the directions in Schoology, click on this link, and it's going to prompt you to make a copy. So let's go ahead and do that. Make a copy. Then once the copy is made, let's give it some time. So you should see this slide presentation. Indirect characterization activity for Sound of Thunder. So once it loads, all right. So you'll see on the second slide, there is a graphic organizer for Steel, which we'll be going over throughout this week on direct and indirect characterization. But after the Zoom lecture on Wednesday, we should be very confident with Steel, which has to do with characters' speech, thoughts, their effects on other characters, or their effects on the story, actions, and looks. And as we will go over in the Zooms this week, indirect characterization is how the character's traits, personality traits, emotions, basically who they are, is shown by the author rather than told. So how do the character's thoughts reveal what kind of person they are? Or their actions, right? Are they ambitious? Well, how is that shown? Do they go after their goals? Are they mean? Is that shown through their speech, the way they think about other people? That kind of stuff. That's how we characterize indirectly. A direct characterization would be the nice girl in the purple dress with brown hair smiled as she said something polite when she got her croissant. That would be an example of direct, right? It's directly telling you what kind of person she is. She's nice, she's polite, she has brown hair. But again, indirect is more of a roundabout way, but it shows you rather than tells you. And if we look at the instructions, all in the slide presentation, right? So for the instructions, you're going to read A Sound of Thunder for the second time. So your first time is the guided reading practice, which is number 1 on Schoology. Now this is number 3 due on Friday, and you're going to reread the short story. So you'll see here in the first slide, you're going to complete the chart for each character by providing at least 3 adjectives describing their personality. Then you will select 2 pieces of textual evidence, direct quotes from the story, to support the adjectives or traits you have chosen. Lastly, you'll explain what this character's role in the story is and how this character impacts the plot. So let's take a look at that slide. So you'll see here that the characters on the left are already chosen, right? These are our 3 main characters from the story. Now, next to this is adjectives describe their personality. And here, only looking for 1 to 2 words per number, but we're looking for 3 in total, right? You can put tall, you can put selfish, right? 1 to 2 words per number. Then you need 2 direct quotes, right? 2 direct textual citations from the story itself that supports the adjectives that you have chosen. If you think this person is selfish, self-centered, choose a quote from the story that reveals that. And you're going to do this for each. Then, for each character, you're going to answer this little question here. What is this character's role in the story, right? Are they a hero? Are they a villain? Do they mess everything up? Do they further the plot? And how does this character impact the plot? After you read the story, I don't want to give any spoilers away in this screencast, but how does the character's actions affect the story, right? What's their role? Without them there, what would the story be like? And I'm only looking for 2 to 3 sentences here. So not like a whole paragraph, but what is the character's role in the story, right? Are they the comedic relief? Are they the hero that saves the day? Is that how they impact the plot? Are they the bad guy that advances the plot and provides a challenge for the hero? Something like that. And that's what you're going to answer here. What is their role? Now, going back up to the instruction slide, we're going to look at what to do in slide 2, that second slide. So you'll see you're going to select just one character from the story to analyze closely. You're going to type this character's name in the box in the upper right-hand corner, which I'll show you shortly, and you're going to complete each Steel category of the concept map by typing in complete sentences. So remember, when we talk about steel, we mean this here, which you'll know very well after our Zooms this week. But this is the character analysis planner that is referred to in that instruction slide. So you'll see here on the top right, that's where you're going to type your character's name. And so they could be either Eccles, Mr. Travis, or Les Sperance. So you're just going to type their name here so I know who you chose. And you'll see you got speech, thoughts, actions, effects, and looks, all aspects of the steel, which you learned in that graphic organizer and also on Zoom. So you'll see each of these asks a question. What does the character say? What are the character's thoughts, opinions, ideas? What impact does the character have on others? What does this character do? What does their behavior say about them? And what do we learn from their appearance? So for each of these bullet points, you need to make sure you're writing in complete sentences, but you should have at least 3 bullet points per section. And although it's a slide presentation, you'll be able to just jump in here and you'll see that it's going to highlight a text box for you to type directly into. And the bullet points are already started for you, so you can just start right away. But these don't have to be direct quotes. You can kind of summarize like, oh, Les Sperance is a tall man with a crooked eyebrow, right? And that could go here in the looks category. But make sure you are addressing the questions in terms of what you learn about them, right? What do you learn about their effects? Learn about their speech. And then after that, you're going to go ahead and submit it to Schoology, and that'll be complete for this assignment. Thanks.